Well, good morning everyone. Guess what today is? It is time to go to Baja, Mexico. I'm so excited. Woke up early this morning and the crew that I'm calling them is Shauna and Dave from Emerald City Epilogue and Scott, no YouTube affiliation. We are traveling down to Baja, Mexico for 2 months. I'm so excited. 2 months. We're going to be in Baja on the beaches. We're going to try to do as much boondocking and free beach camping as possible and really get to see all of Baja. So we're going all the way down to Cabo, and I know we are all so excited about this trip. So we're prepared. We have all of our documents. So we have what's called an FFM, which is basically our tourist visa. We have our passports, our driver's license, our registration for our RVs. And by the way, if you haven't seen my other videos, the last video that I put out, I actually introduced Shauna and Dave and Scott and showed all of our vehicles. We all have Heimer vans. So we met through the Heimer community, obviously, and decided this would be fun to head down to Baja together in caravans. So if you're thinking about going to Baja, I have a video that I put out last year when I went with the Escapers group down to Baja. We caravanned with 51 RVs all the way down to San Felipe, and it was an amazing experience. And it was kind of my test to see, like, how do I get across the border with my van and figure out all of the things that you need to do, and is it safe? And I answered all of those questions in a couple of videos from this last year. So if you click on the playlist right here, it's about all things Mexico. You'll see all that information about how to cross the border safely into Mexico. Now I'm talking about Baja. I don't have information for going to the mainland. I just went to Baja. So I wanted to share with you that experience. So today we are prepared and we're going to head out here soon. I'm excited because Emerald City Epilogue and they have the YouTube channel as well. And we are doing a collaboration all the way for the next 2 months down to Baja. So make sure you check out their channel, Emerald City Epilogue. I linked it right here as well. It's also right down here in the bottom. Make sure you click the link in the description box. Alright guys, it's, let's see, 6:30. We're in El Centro. We're crossing over in Mexicali. So guys, I am super excited to get going, and we're going to take Lily out really quick and make sure she does her bathroom. Come on, Garth, let's go. Oh. This is Scott's vehicle. So we are going to leave here about 7 in the morning, which is in about another 30 minutes, and actually get started. We want to make sure that we cross the border a little early to beat maybe traffic. It is a Saturday, and we want to make sure that we're not running into too much traffic around the border crossing. Plus we want to get through Mexicali at an early time period because you know, we just don't want to have to deal with a ton of the traffic. It's a big city, a lot of lights to get through. Come on, Lily, this way. Come on, Lily. Oh my goodness, girl. Hold on. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Curious where we're at right now? There's the Emerald City Epilogue, but we are in a Walmart parking lot in El Centro. Yeah, this was kind of our staging area for us to get going to El Centro. Lily, are you ready? You ready to go to Baja? Uh-huh. We have another furry friend over here. And here's our other furry friend, Doozer. This is Scott's dog, and he's a 101-pound lab boxer mix? Yep. Yeah, and he sits in the front seat as he travels. Doozer, you ready for Baja? Doozer!
Doozer.
You ready for Baja?
You ready?
Yeah? You want to be on the sand? This looks like a different crossing to me. Hi there!
Yes.
What do I need to do?
I need documents for you. Yeah?
Okay. Well, that was quick. So we arrived at the border. It's a different border than when we went last year with the Escapers. Google just routed me to this one. But it was nice and easy. Hardly any traffic over here. We were one of the first ones in line to get our FMMs stamped. We're in the car. I'm just waiting for Scott and Shauna and Dave to get all of theirs stamped, and then we'll be headed out and on our way. Alright guys. Super simple. Now we just have to get through Mexicali. Alright guys, well we made it to Mexico for sure, but we are on the side of the road as you can see. We were trying to get some drone footage and Shauna and Dave were getting it. We're gonna have all three of us going down the highway in our vans, but they lost the drone. It lost connection and so they are back this direction, somewhere out there, trying to find the drone. I think we've been out here for probably a good hour at least now. I think they might be coming up here soon, but it lost connection and then I think it tried to go back to the home area and that's what they're trying to find right now. Hola. No. She's tied up.
Inspection. Armas, mota, nada. Mota.
No.
Visa, pasaporte. Americano.
Passport? And visa?
A ver, legal. Legal. Legal en mi país.
No comprende.
Legal, legal.
We're going to San Felipe?
Ajá.
Yes.
Legal. Yo, México. Mexicano.
Oh, you're...
Americano.
Yes, Americano. Sí.
Muy bien.
Gracias.
Muy bien.
Get back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Gracias. Alright, so the military checkpoint was super easy. They just came in and wanted to inspect the vehicle. They asked if we had moto, I think is what it is. So marijuana. I might be pronouncing it incorrectly, but that's what he did was this, and I think someone told me, oops, we gotta go. Yeah, so I said no. He wanted to know if I knew Spanish, and I said no. He asked if I was American, I said yes. Anyways, but it went well. They were super nice, and he just kind of looked around, and that was it. Asked for my passport, asked for my visa, and looked around, saw my dog, and that was it. Good morning everyone from sunny Mexico, and it's a little chilly out this morning, but look behind me, oh my god. So we got in last night and by the way, I forgot to mention, we did get the drone back. We finally got a little bit of a signal so that they could actually find the GPS coordinates to where the drone landed. So yeah, after an hour of them looking, they found the drone. But we are here at Pete's campground in San Felipe and it is beautiful outside. Look at this. I'm loving it here. Man, I could really live at this place. It's only $350 a month to live here, or to stay here, whatever you want to call it, but it is gorgeous. We had a really good time coming in town yesterday. As soon as we got here, we actually hit the bar and had a margarita. Oh my god. I don't drink a lot these days, and you know, I've been on this weight loss journey, and so it was the first time I've had a drink like that. I'm down 30 pounds now and lost a couple of pant sizes, so I'm feeling really, really good. Gonna be really careful. I was doing the keto diet, but I'm coming off of it because my legs have been cramping so bad. It's horrible, like horrible. I'm waking up in the middle of the night, my legs are just super crampy and I can't make them go away. I've tried potassium, I've tried salt tablets, I've tried everything and it just won't go away. So I'm coming off of keto. So I'm slowly introducing carbs back into my diet so that I can just do exactly what my coach is wanting me to do, which is a more balanced approach. She was not in favor of me doing keto, but she was willing to support me in my journey in that. So it's a sign of a great coach. So thank you, Christine at Iron Fitness, for helping me with all of that and being an amazing coach. Sean and I are about to do some yoga.
Hello.
There's Sean and Kirby. They're just taking a little stroll. We're about to do some yoga on the beach. Nice sunny morning. So this is our first outing of our trip to San Felipe, and guess what we're doing? We're going to get SIM cards at OXXO because none of our cell phone services are working out here. Unless you go out to the beach about half a mile. Are you getting in for your phones and hotspot?
I think I'm going to get one for my phone and maybe one for the hotspot.
Right. Are you getting one for your...
Possibly.
Okay.
just say drunk eating was a safer food.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But yes, third day here has been fantastic. Really good food. And then the whipped cream was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't want to. Did you, Come on, let's go. Good girl. Good morning. Dave is here. So, yeah, so Dave's gonna give me his AeroPress because I got ready this morning. Oh, it's very, very windy for this vlog. Woo, coming over here. This morning I promptly got ready and had my shirt on, my jeans on and everything, and I actually dumped my entire AeroPress coffee all over the counter, all over myself. Dave happens to have an extra AeroPress. Mine is, I think, a little bit bad now. 3 years of use. It's been a good ride. So we parked out by the marina. There's a marina that's right over here. We actually left Pete's campground and it was wonderful. It was 20 bucks a night, but we wanted to do some free beach camping. So we found this place over here on Overlander, and while it was amazing and everything, there was a lot of locals who come through here at night and park and, you know, hang out a little bit. There's a lot of broken glass over here. We thought about doing some beach cleanup, but it is a lot. It is a lot. So anyways, it was kind of noisy last night until, I don't know, probably 12:30. People kept kind of coming in and playing their music loud. So needless to say, I didn't get very much of a good sleep, but it's what it's like sometimes when you're on the road and finding these free places. So anyways, we're headed out today. I'm gonna go hang out with my brother Jason. He's my adopted brother as an adult. We adopted each other on the road. So we're gonna go hang out with him over at Victor's RV Park with the Escapers and have some coffee, and then we're gonna get on the road and go to Valley of the Giants and then maybe hit up some hot springs later. So we'll see you then.
It was time to leave San Felipe and start our trek south towards Cabo, but first we stopped at Valle de los Gigantes, or Valley of the Giants, to see the giant cacti. The wind was incredibly strong that day, and you could see the cacti just swaying in the wind.
I just want to know how old this is. Is this like fully alive? They do look pretty brown. Some of them are, some of the offshoots. Yeah. It's amazing how it's moving.
We went on a small hike on the trail with the dogs, except for Lily, who's a little bit freaked out by the extreme wind. And we had such an amazing time trekking through this Valley of the Giants and seeing all of the beautiful flowers and the cacti around this area. What an incredible day of driving and seeing these beautiful lands. I feel like I'm on such a high being here with my friends and experiencing these beautiful lands that are so rugged and untouched. Next, we left for Puertecitos to partake of the infamous hot springs on the side of a cliff overlooking the ocean. Life is good, and I love spending part of the winter down here with my nomad friends.
All right, so we came from up there, where you see Sean and Dave were coming from. There was no sign telling us that we weren't supposed to cross right here in construction, and instead we should be down here in this wash. So this was part of the road that was under construction and taken out by a hurricane, and then under construction, but no signage whatsoever telling us that we should go down this road. Instead, we were up there, and then we got stuck by all the construction trucks and stuff over there. It's an adventure in Mexico. So I'm just following Scott. It's starting to get a little bit, you know, dusk light, but we should be there. It says 5.8 miles, so we're excited. We can only go to the hot springs when the tide is out. More to come on that. Well, despite our little mishap on the road, we made it over here to what do you call this place? Puertecitos? Puertecitos. Puertecitos is where we're at. And we're staying at a campground tonight. It's part of the hot springs that's over here. And I'm so excited. It's 25 bucks a night, or actually $20 a night US, or 350 pesos, which actually you get a little bit better deal if you pay with pesos. So, beautiful water behind us. We've got all of our vans. See that over there? Yeah. So it was a nice drive too. The road that was taken out was really nice, except for those, one little areas that we were at, but it wasn't bad at all. We got through it. I think I've been on worse in Alaska. So yeah, so I'm so excited. We're gonna go change into our swimsuits now and go to the hot springs. My God, guys, I know I probably look like all weird and everything. My hair is up, but you know what? I don't care. I am like in total bliss right now. We went to the hot springs and it was amazing. Like the best experience I've had so far here in Mexico. It was beautiful, and I wish that I could have gotten it on camera for you, but it's nighttime and it just wouldn't have done it justice. Even using my night lens wouldn't have done it. But the pools I'll show you in the morning. It'll be coming up soon. We're gonna go back out to the hot springs in the morning and I'll show you what it looks like there, but it's very rocky and there's these pools that you kind of hop from pool to pool because they get really, really hot, and then you have to go to the next pool because it's not as hot and it'll start warming up from the other pool. But we met some people who were from London and I think from Wales, and it was just fun to hang out with them and talk with them. But this is the coolest part. So you're in these pools with all these rocks around you. Like, it's very rugged. It's not like this formed pool, like you would have like a regular pool or something. But the hot springs was amazing. And so we're in the pool and I keep calling it a pool. It's a pool of hot spring. And you look up at the sky and all you see are the stars. The stars are so bright. And the waves are crashing against the rocks below because it's the ocean. It's the Gulf of California, and I don't even know how to describe it. It was just so amazing. I mean, this is the best that I can do. Maybe you can tell from the expression on my face and how I'm talking about it, but it was the most amazing feeling to be amongst all of these other people from all over the world. Scott's from Canada, Shauna and Dave are from Washington, United States. These people who were traveling were not from the United States. They were from the UK and Wales. And, we have this one commonality right there in that moment of looking up at the stars and relishing in this pool. We passed a bottle of tequila around, and no, I didn't get drunk or anything, but it was amazing just to share this experience with these people that you don't even know. And so I just loved it, and the stars are amazing, and to be in Mexico, oh my God. So we're seriously already talking about spending our entire winters down in Mexico now because it's just pretty amazing, guys, seriously. Don't believe the hype of it's dangerous all the time. I mean, we have dangers in the United States too. It's not just in Mexico. And my point is like, there's a lot of fear-based, I've talked about this in my other videos, there's a lot of fear-based news that keeps people from doing things. And, I just feel like you have to go out and experience it for yourself. So, anyways, I'm feeling pretty high on life right now because this was an amazing experience, and it's one of the top experiences I've had, I think. It's just, I don't know, it's just amazing to sit there in this hot springs and look up at the stars, and you could see the Milky Way, you could see, they were just so bright. It was beautiful. It's one of my favorite things to do. Even when I was a kid, I would go to my grandma's house in West Texas. She lived in a really small town called Farwell, Texas. It's on the border of Texas and New Mexico. It was such a rural place that the stars were really, really bright. And so what I loved is that I could lay out on the grass at night and see the stars and watch them. They're so bright. And so I think this kind of reminded me of that in some way. And, you know, and my grandma, going to my grandma's house and stuff. And it was just, it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite things to do. So today was pretty amazing. We got down to San Felipe okay. We got to Puertecitos okay. There's so much adventure along the way. And I can't wait to see what the next couple of months brings us. And traveling with my friends, Emerald City Epilogue, Shauna and Dave and Scott, has been just amazing. We've had such a good time. I even we have our two-way radios, and I even said today on the radio, I was like, I know I'm being sappy, but I was like, I love doing this with you guys, and I love you guys, and it's just a good feeling to be a part of this group and share this life with these people. If you haven't already gone to Sean and Dave's YouTube channel, Emerald City Epilogue, go over to their channel, subscribe to them, watch their adventures. We're all doing videos and collaborating along the way through Mexico, so you get to see it from their perspective as well. I'm going to end the vlog here. You guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.